Now, from nervous noses to designer divas, my perfect gift for Christmas is fragrance. So we asked our resident beauty expert, Beauty EQ editor Trudi Brewer, to share her tips so you can start or finish your Chrissy shopping right now. Morning, Trudi.
Hi, how are you today?
I am really well.
I'm feeling festive.
Are you? Well, you're looking festive too, actually.
Yeah,
Very nice. We're going to have to get some baubles on the table soon.
That'd be nice.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll wait until December for that one. Now, I love getting perfume for Christmas, but it's a very, very personal thing, and you can get it wrong when you're shopping for fragrance for somebody. Now, where do you start?
You can, and I think you've got to investigate that person, their personality, what they like, where they travel. I mean, if they like spicy food, they might like a spicy scent. If they're a jeans and t-shirt outdoorsy type, they might like something citrus. I think we get fixated on giving actual perfume, but you can give perfume body lotion and perfume body oil and perfume shower gel. Which is a lower commitment to wearing a fragrance every day, but it actually edges people into something new.
And that's a great idea too, because the thing is though with fragrances, sometimes you can have one that you adore and you keep wearing it year after year, but then there's other ones that you will smell and they almost give you an instant headache, so you have to get it right.
You do have to get it right, and I often get emails from women saying, I'm dying, my perfume's no longer being made and I've worn it for 20 years. I think look at the fragrance that she wears or he wears and take note of it. Look it up online. Michael Edwards' Fragrances of the World website is fantastic because it actually shows you the perfumer and the fragrance and other fragrances that are similar, which is a great little thing. Fragrantica is another great website that tells you what's in the fragrance, and be guided by the ingredients. So if she's liking something like I suggested, spicy, note to self, vanilla is the most popular scent in a fragrance because it kind of wraps you in like almost like a cashmere sweater. It makes you feel warm. It's a comfort note, exactly. The other thing is citrus on the other end of the scale. So I think be guided by the ingredients in that favourite perfume, and then look outside of that to find something new.
That's a great idea if you want to get that thing for somebody who's been wearing the same thing for 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's important to try new things, you know, in every aspect of your life.
Absolutely, but I can't understand when I read the fragrance descriptions, I don't know what they mean sometimes.
Well, they're a bit fluffy.
Yeah. What happens if you've got a really fussy friend or a partner?
Okay, that's tricky. Again, lifestyle. I would look at what she does, where she travels. Buy something that is designer is often a good idea. Same with someone that's very young, like a young girl. Have a look at what's trending online. On Instagram's a great place to find it. Beauty EQ, of course. We're always talking about fragrance. And be guided by potentially her fashion. So the fashion she loves, she might like the same fragrance. Like if she's covered in Gucci, she's wearing Gucci. If she's, more of a Marc Jacobs girl, I think you can be guided a little bit by that.
What happens if you are buying your daughter her first fragrance? Because you don't want it to be too overpowering, do you?
Yeah, and a lot of those young fragrances are very sweet and very sickly.
Yeah.
Go for a cologne. That's the weakest strength of fragrance, and then an eau de toilette, and then an eau de parfum, and then a parfum. So get something that's not as strong as potentially a parfum.
Because she will douse herself in it.
They always use too much. Another great thing that's very popular at the moment are those little rollable fragrances that you can get at the stores, and they're just an oil, so they're not quite as strong as a fragrance perfume.
Actually, I use those as a teenager, but I've got a pure Fiji one at the moment, which I absolutely love.
And that is divine. That's the other thing. Go for something a little bit more tropical, a little bit more citrusy, and designer. I mean, she's probably going to love the Britney Spears fragrance range. They are quite strong fragrances, but I think go for the lightest rollable.
So what's popular at the moment this Christmas?
Oh, look, I'm actually blown away how beautiful the fragrance is this year. There's quite a lot of universal fragrance, which means that men and women can wear it, which really speaks to that diversity trend that we're seeing across all aspects of fashion. Vanilla is making a bit of a comeback. Notes like amber and lavender, which we would have considered quite old-fashioned, seem to be sort of coming back in.
Lavender you associate with your nana, don't you?
You do, but it's beautiful now. The way they extract it in a water extraction process, it's very, very fresh and very light. It's almost like the French lavender that you smell in Europe, which is quite different to the lavender we grow here. And designer. I mean, designer fragrance is going nowhere. And designers now have become very aware that fragrance is a very affordable entry point into their brand.
Can't afford the handbag, might be able to get the perfume.
That's right.
Okay, I'm shifting my script to the side because let's talk products.
I'm going to have to read mine because I've had a frantic week and I don't want to miss anything. So first up, Chloe. They have a new interpretation every year. Again, designer. The rose is the base of all the Chloe fragrances. This one is quite lemony, I think. So it's got magnolia, jasmine, and oak moss.
Okay, here we go, where I do every time. I've got to spray
a
it in
cloud
parts
of
of the air.
fragrance and walk into
Just
it.
move my
That's a good
coffee out of
tip.
the way.
It's very fresh and very light. This would be lovely for your
in my
daughter.
eye, in my eye.
Sadly, I don't have a daughter, but I would buy a daughter that, or my niece.
I would buy that for myself. That's lovely.
Well, you're a jeans and t-shirt girl,
I am.
outdoorsy. I would buy that for you
Gorgeous.
too.
Sort of slightly watery eyes. Don't put it in your eyes, people. It's a tip at home, okay?
Elie Saab is another designer brand. In fact, I think they all are here today. This is your vanilla. This is your cashmere sweater. This is a beautiful fragrance, gorgeous for night. It's got mandarin, Turkish rose, and Bulgarian rose, which are two very, very expensive ingredients.
Okay,
in
so
fragrance.
spray a tiny little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Very rich, very exotic,
that is
woody
beautiful.
amber, sandalwood, and like I said, that and vanilla.
Oh, I like that. That's really nice.
I mean, that's a really nice one to wear at night time because it's a little bit stronger.
A little bit more potent, isn't it?
This is blowing up. I mean, this is the fragrance for your partner. Although I've been wearing it, it's Dolce & Gabbana K, stands for king. So the king in your life.
Well, I think we figured that out by the
adorned with a crown.
little crown on the top there.
Men's, but not specifically men's, although the model,
It's a very-
the Italian modelling it is
It feels
insanely
deep.
gorgeous.
It feels like a deep fragrance.
It's
Is that?
very Italian, so it's got the blood orange and the Sicilian lemon, and then juniper berry, sage is a very popular ingredient at the moment. Geranium, lavender. You know, not something that you would naturally think a guy would wear, but it's
very nice.
beautiful.
That would smell nice.
Gucci Bloom, Gucci can do no wrong in my eyes. I mean, I'm just obsessed with that brand. And they've made a very strategic point of becoming an affordable luxury brand. This is their new Ambrosia Bloom. This, again, is a perfume, so it's a bit stronger than the Eau de Toilette and the cologne that I was talking about earlier. Jasmine bud, tuberose, and Rangoon creeper, which is like a little jasmine. It's an
that
oriental
actually
fragrance.
does take me somewhere Southeast
It
Asian.
takes you straight to the Gucci store in Queen Street where you need to queue up. Available at Life Pharmacy, available at, other stores like that. Dolce & Gabbana, they are doing some amazing things. Light Blue Sun. Light Blue is a very, very top-selling fragrance. Light Blue Sun, that's all about sunshine. It's got Granny Smith apple.
I like
It's
sunshine,
really
I
fresh
like
and light.
apples.
Coconut water, jasmine, white rose.
that's delicious.
And frangipani. So I would say if you're a tropical holiday lover, that would be one for you.
Okay, just quickly for
And
the final
another
one.
Gucci memory, this one is universal for men and women, Roman chamomile, bitter almond, and jasmine and honey.
Excellent. I'm going to spray that one on my skin.
As you can see, that's almost like quarter of empty because I've been using it and I love it. And my husband loves it too.
Oh,
so
that's lovely.
We're sharing a fragrance. It's a great travel tip. Take one fragrance away with you this summer instead of two.
Really nice and subtle. Trudy, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Gorgeous. I have another sort of that one. Now, for more from Trudy, you can head to her website, beautyeq.co.nz.